Want to get creeped out? Let's talk about someone else who tried the Raven Man ritual. For storytelling purposes, we will name this person Frank. And if you don't know, the Raven Man ritual is essentially where you are summoning this creepy spirit entity into a circle of salt and asking that entity for a favor or to do things for you or to give you knowledge. They do say that you should have an object of protection or a talisman during the ritual, and you should keep it after the ritual to make sure that the Raven Man doesn't come back and ask you for a favor in return, because allegedly the favor is going to be something you don't like. Now, Frank was someone who was living with his girlfriend. He had been living together for about 4 years, and she had recently found out that he cheated on her. He begged for her forgiveness. He brought her gifts. He brought her flowers. However, the trust was broken and the relationship became tumultuous. One day he's at work, and some of the people at work are talking about this creepy ritual they heard of, the Raven Man ritual. Frank looks into it and thinks to himself, why not try it? Why not see if I can get the Raven Man to get my girlfriend to forget what I did? Frank also says that after hurting his girlfriend like that, would never do it again. Yeah, right, Frank. Don't believe you for a second. By the way, if you don't know, my name is Megan. I'm a paranormal investigator and researcher, as well as a folklore researcher, and I love delivering spooky and creepy content to you. So if that's your shit, follow me. And also, if you're like, I could handle a haunting, I have haunted dolls, and I'm getting rid of some of them because I have a lot. So if that would be something you're into. Anyways, one night when his girlfriend is fast asleep, he goes into a room in the basement of the house and performs the ritual. He does the circle of salt, he lights the candle, he says the incantation, and as I've said before, you don't really know if the Raven Man has appeared because you might not be able to see him. Of course, Frank is thinking, I'm gonna try this, but probably nothing's gonna happen. So he finishes the summoning portion of the ritual and sees nothing, but he does feel like there is something there. He said that after he completed the summoning portion of the ritual, it looked like some of the salt circle that he had placed had like blown away a little bit, like not completely ruining the circle, but some of the salt had kind of blown into different directions. So he asked the Raven Man for a favor. He says, I made a huge mistake. I cheated on my girlfriend. I just want our relationship to go back to normal. Can you make her forget? Now, Frank figured his object of protection was a necklace that his girlfriend gave him, and he always had it on. So he thought, perfect, this can be my object of protection, and I'll just keep wearing it, and there will be no issues if this ritual is actually something that works. The crazy thing is, the next few days, him and his girlfriend don't fight. It's like things are back to normal. She's not saying anything about not trusting him. She's not wanting to look at his phone. She's not asking about his location. It seems like she potentially did forget about his transgression. It's about a week later, and him and his girlfriend are going to bed in the same bed, which was also something that hadn't been happening. They go to sleep. He's feeling happy. He's like, I got her back. I'm never going to do anything to hurt her again. But that night he has a dream. He has a dream that he sees a raven outside his bedroom window. He's not really thinking, it's a dream. He's just doing whatever he's doing in his dream. So he walks up to the window and opens it. The raven flies into his room, and he hears the raven speak, and it says,
"Debt is due."
The next morning, he gets up to go to work. He's thinking about this dream, thinking that it was odd, opens up his front door to go to his car, and laying right there in front of his door is a dead raven. Is it a raven? Is it a crow? He doesn't really know, to be honest, but he thinks it's a raven because of the dream, because of the ritual, and he's like, that's terrifying. For the next few months, of course, he has his necklace on, but he's always thinking about it now. He's always touching it, playing with it, thinking, this is my protection. Whenever he's in a dark room by himself, or even walking down the street and there's no one around, he's looking over his shoulder. He's feeling like there's something there, and he's wondering if there's going to be something that's going to ask him a favor that he doesn't want to do. He leaves it at this. It has been months since he performed the ritual, but this has psychologically caused him such stress, such paranoia, that he's easily irritable. He's not sleeping, and him and his girlfriend are arguing anyways. Their relationship is now tumultuous anyways because he's just so irritable. There's no update if anything ever asks him a favor, but I'd love to hear your theories on what you think might happen. Anyways, that's it for this one. See you next time.
Thank you for watching. If you like stories like this, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified as soon as a new video is posted.